So, ladies and gentlemen, Lady Panthers soccer team and parents, in order to avoid trying to find a time to have a sit-down meeting with everybody, I'm just going to record a little bit of information for you so that we can all hear it at the same time and get the same information. I want to start first addressing the parents and talk about communication. If you have not seen the correspondence that I give to the players, there's a list of email addresses, website information, Google Classroom codes, Twitter handles, and my cell phone number that you need to get from your daughters. I'll go ahead and give you a couple of them so you can get started. First of all, the Twitter accounts. I send out information if it's relevant and kind of time sensitive. It's something that you need to know right away. I use my Twitter account so that you can get information very quickly. So if you get on your cell phone and you type in the number 40404, and in the message you type follow, and it's the @ Kimble Soccer, so the @ KIMBLESOCCER, you will receive my Twitter, my tweets as text messages. So if you would, I need you to get that. And my cell phone number, if you have direct questions, it's 618-535-9530. First thing I want to discuss with you is our Clue Mystery Dinner Theater. We're having a hard time getting together to kind of meet all at the same time, and I know a handful of you said that you are willing to come and help organize and plan and kind of execute the whole Clue Mystery Dinner Theater. That is our fundraiser that has been accepted from the board office, so it's approved. We do not have a date yet, and I want to be clear. That's why we wanted to have that first meeting, because we need to decide. We need to have parents to bring in their schedules, all of your plan books and things, and figure out when can we actually execute our Clue Mystery Dinner Theater. We have some dates that are on the table that we could use. The first one is right around the corner. It's February 14th. That's a Sunday. I don't think that we're going to have enough time to get that one going, but if you remember the printout that I gave you on January 7th, February 14th was the first one listed. The next one is February 15th, which is the Monday right after. And then March 4th, which is a Friday, that's probably going to be the one we're leaning towards, or March 5th, which is a Saturday. And then finally, March 11th is probably the latest one that we would want to try to get that done. If we don't get the Clue Mystery Dinner Theater done by March 11th, then we're going to have to put it off to the end of the school year, and then you're battling with prom and just a lot of end of the school year activities. In that meeting, we need to set a date, or I'm giving you the dates. We needed to decide some dates, so send me an email, send me a text, some information to let me know what's available for you. We also need to order a script, and Mrs. Maupin gave me a list of 5 or 6 scripts from the Red Herring script agency that we've used in the past. They are excellent. They have, multi-participant and multi-audience types of scripts, which is what we use. So we need to decide on a script that would be school appropriate for our students, for our players. Coming up in just a few days actually is the Packed Spaghetti dinner. So hopefully you've had enough time to get those tickets sold and get that money back to the main office. It's actually due today, which is Friday. Today's the 29th. They were due today. So hopefully you've jumped on board. You sold the Packed Spaghetti tickets. That's a bunch of information that we need back from you. We need the money. We need the extra tickets. We need to know if you are going to be participating in that. The last thing I want to talk about, and this will be fairly quick, we're going to talk about it in a lot more detail whenever we have our mandatory parent meeting here in a couple of weeks, but I want to make sure that everybody's on the same page. Our practice schedule the first 2 weeks is going to be very different than what we've done in the past. It really comes down to, if we want to be successful, we have to do some things very different this year. In the first 2 weeks, I am asking that all of our players, whether they're going to be varsity players, JV players, or just kind of standby type of players, I'll let the players, based on their work ethic and skills and all those kinds of things, kind of decide where they're going to be. But the first 2 weeks, I'm asking every player to be on this campus until 8 o'clock every night. And the reason is, we're going to spend a lot of time getting a lot of the conditioning done, ball touches, and there's going to be some very specific coaching directives that we're going to accomplish. And the last hour, maybe hour and a half, is going to be classroom activity. The classroom activity is basically so that we can all be on the same page and we know very specifically what we're trying to accomplish on the field and what we're going to try to do this season. So I am taking all of our players to class. We're going to school. We're going to learn a new strategy, a new approach to things. And with that, since I am keeping the players so late, the two obstacles that we have. Number one, transportation. If you have a sophomore or freshman player, they're going to have to figure out how to get home after that 5 o'clock, 5:30 bus that usually picks up the athletes, the activity bus. We're going to bypass that. We have a lot of people that can drive, a lot of people that can transport people back home. So we need to make sure that we have those arrangements done well in advance, because I am asking everyone to stay until 8 o'clock. The other obstacle is food. My original plan is to have the class time from 6:30 to 8 or 7 to 8, and I'm asking some parents to volunteer to bring in some snack food, whether it's fruits and vegetable trays, different kinds of drinks like Gatorades, chocolate milks, those kinds of things, maybe even some small sandwiches to help them with recovery, because they are going to get a full workout and then they're going to come sit for an hour to an hour and a half. So I'm allowing them to bring food in. I'm asking parents to volunteer to bring in some food so that the players have some recovery food, so they're not just sitting there starving while we're trying to accomplish some of our objectives. So with that, I hope that we're all kind of on the same page. I'm excited for the upcoming season, and we will plan an actual face-to-face meeting in the very near future. See you later.